Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norska's campaign. I haven't started it yet because I want to be on the main menu because this loading screen looks sexy as hell. And basically, it's sadly a bit late because I was going to hopefully record it on the day of its release, but then I just got a call up from work and they were like, yeah, we kind of need you in. Someone called in sick. So I was there like, yes, duty calls and whatnot. And let's start our new campaign. Yeah. Old world. And I'm going to go with the winter tooth with Throgg.
My ice age comes.
Sounds delightful. Yes. Get off at legendary difficulty. I don't want to play every campaign in legendary difficulty. I was just trying it for once with the wood elves, but no. Let's go. Hola, amigos. See, I saw this cutscene the other day on YouTube, and I wonder if it's going to be Wulfric the Wanderer, or if it's going to be Throgg this time in this cutscene.
Their lands lie within the ebbing shadow of chaos.
So I don't see why they couldn't just add Throgg and add a tiny little voice line saying, "We fought monsters and became monsters."
They have to be.
Oh.
Thus, I have come to guide their raw talent.
Yeah, like where are they going to get their fruit and veg from? Because you can't just live a diet of just pure meat alone. Because Genghis Khan learned from that the hard way. It's very, very, very big.
For ravaging.
Yeah, it's just Wulfric in this cutscene. That's a shame. He's just there like, yeah. Alright. Hurry it up, please. Hola. Your eyes are... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, your eyes are still a bit red there. You will be mine, Wulfric. You think you are free? You think you do not belong to our great ice age? Oh yes, you will be. Oh, those war maps of the shrines. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use them actually quite a lot, to be honest.
We fought monsters, and we became them.
Meow. That'd be weird. Just like that scene, just like his mama phrase. That'd be like meow. I don't know why just adding cat sounds to anything would sound absolutely funny as hell. Throgg. King Throgg is recruiting an army such as the world has never known. The Troll King has travelled north to the Winter Plain in search of warriors to be their troll man or monster, eager to spread terror and revel in slaughter, to bring war in the name of the Dark Gods. But in his absence, the Southerners has discovered his lair within Troll Country, and now he is marshalling his forces to retake it. When he has wrest back control of his icy halls, the world will know his full wrath as the king of the trolls, and his monstrous army destroys all in their path. That's pretty cool. Sweet. And I am going to have so many trolls and monsters. I'm probably going to have like one army that's all Therma, one army that's all werewolves, one army that's all troll based. Well, all. The majority of the army would be Z sort of thing. I'll probably still have some sort of like axe throwers or spearmen or maybe mammoths. Like, I'll definitely probably have these War Shrine Mammoths for my troll army because it imbues unbreakable and flaming damage within 45 miles of the actual War Mammoth. So that'll be very handy because trolls with flaming attacks kind of sounds funny and kind of poetic because of the fact that they're weak to fire and yet they're just smashing you. Especially an ice troll, even further poetic. An ice troll was immune to fire, which is weak to fire, is wielding a flaming bat into your face. Sounds really funnily poetic. I am a giant man.
With meat and
I have
war.
come to eat you.
Feast upon them, grow in strength and number.
Oh, I
to
will
bring
grow.
ruin beyond.
In great
To
strength.
the east, the icy mountains
They are going
cover
to be
the
my
dwarfs
first
of
target.
Dragons.
I loathe
Mine
them.
great treasures for themselves. But all of this can be yours for the taking, or for the gods. To the south, Kislev.
That and troll
These
countries
men
over here too.
dare to rule your kingdom. Let them feel the power of the monstrous horde.
Yep, there it is.
Destroy
My country
Erengrad
there.
And reclaim your rightful throne in Throgg.
I wonder what these little symbols are on these kingdoms as well.
Kislev
Interesting.
lies the empire. Its bickering states of power are ripe with treasure.
And I also like how they refer to Kislev and Empire as different factions.
And establish
Gives you an
new
idea,
ports on their
possibly.
shores from which you can raid further. Across the Sea of Claws, a would-be challenger lies in wait aboard his precious ship.
Hello.
Devour him and do as you wish with his marauding warriors.
And I like how Norska as well is very
You are the winter
different to
cunning and all-powerful.
confederate with.
Let the realms of
If you
man
kill
suffer in
their
horror
main
and pain,
champion,
as your
like if I was to
monstrous
slay
horde
Wulfric the
is
Wanderer in
waste
battle,
to all.
they would have to confederate with me because I've dishonored them and whatnot.
The
So
harsh and
that's going to be
desolate
definitely
wastes of
interesting.
Norsca embrace you into its
Attain
cold
level
and
1
wintry
allegiance
grip,
with
my
any
lord.
god.
Yet it cannot sustain your appetite for war indefinitely.
Okay.
You will need to voyage from this land to raid and pillage. Your
So let's
gods will
take a
gaze
look at these.
favorably upon you for this. Raise in their name and align yourself with one to be granted their twisted and ruinous gifts.
Ooh, a mighty lord of change. Ooh, that sounds cool. Magic, yeah. Hell cannon, that's pretty cool, but I guess it's going to be very mediocre. Unless I can get like 4 regiments of renown, because I'm sure in the campaign you can have 4 regiments of renown rather than the minimum of 1 in like custom cap battles. Does sound cool when the plus 10 weapon strength could be very handy. And then, well, actually, it's more like a lot. It's like plus 30 weapon damage. So that's going to be pretty strong. And over here, you'll get plus 60 research rate. So I could research a lot of stuff very fast. And I'll get a load of change as well. So that's going to be interesting. To fight by in your faction. So having a lot of change would be pretty cool, actually. I'm guessing you'd probably be like the Everwatcher. Let's see. A lot of casualty replenishments and wound replenishments. Unless it's the same. And it's just going to be like 20%, then 40, then 20. And then you get, what's this? A devastating plague will be unleashed across the world. Your faction being immune. Ooh. That could be good. Especially, it's like the Ice Age, which Throgg was talking about. So I could go for the Crow, actually. It's just, I'm trying to think as well. The 10% upkeep is okay, but I'm sure I could probably get that in his skill tree. Because, let's see. Never mind, not as I expected. Growth. So, oh, in local provinces, I see. Interesting. That could be quite handy, actually. Ooh, casual reparations. So that's going to be handy. Sorry for taking so. There it is. Upkeep. And let me guess. 15 upkeep. So I can actually get it much better here. Anyway. So I don't really need to go for the Serpent that much. I guess 25% upkeep reduction would be very handy. But I don't think it's that needed that much. Experience is not really needed either. So I'm probably just going to get to the casualty. We're going to get Lightning Strike, casualty replenishment, and the upkeep. And then that's probably it. And then over here, get more casualty replenishment. Very similar to the Wood Elves, which is kind of interesting. And then probably Horde Growth could be helpful. Or maybe recruitment cost and, yeah, income from sacking. So those 3 I'll get. So yeah. Because I'm not really a horde like in Chaos, so I don't really need to have like the super high replenishment. And let's see. Norsca Berserkers would be handy. And Marauder Hunters would also be handy. Are they like a missile cavalry? Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm gonna go for that then. I'm gonna try and probably not cut out as much stuff as little as possible in this first episode, just so you can actually see a decent viewing of the game. And let's see. I'm gonna move around here. Let's see. There. Because I want to take out these dwarves, because dwarves are a pain in the ass in the early game. Wait, what? So what do I need a minimum of 50 movement? I should have checked this before I moved, but man, that is frustrating. And that's, oh, a few I can still recruit. That's good. Let's get javelin throwers, and let's get 1 spearman unit just to deal with anti-large as well. Even though I got my javelins or anti-large actually, so I don't really need them. I'll go with that then. And also, there's not much anti-large I'll be fighting anyway, so that'll be fine. Oh, good. I thought I wouldn't be able to recruit. That's a good, fortunate case with me. Oh, great. And can I start researching already? Ooh. Let's see. Leadership for all marauders. Anything that increases trolls here. Campaign movement speed would be helpful. I very much like campaign and movement speed. Units experience +2 for all your marauders. No. Marauder infantry. Marauders. Unless it's one down here. What does it? No, this just looks to be all like income and whatnot. Nothing that increases damage and benefits towards other factions. I'll come and do that later, but there should be one here that affects trolls. Marauders, chariots, no. Come on, where's one that does affects like monsters? Seriously? For Throgg's army, there's nothing that really increases the damage of trolls. Ah, never mind here. Recruitment and charge bonus for trolls over here. And then skin wolves. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one then, because this is gonna be buffing monsters, and I'm gonna get a lot of monsters for my armies. As I was saying in the loading screen, loads of one army of just trolls, just Therma, just skin wolves. I keep on saying quote because, as I said, obviously it's gonna be different before each faction. That sounds cool and disturbing, and distorted as well. I could take the frozen landing, but Chaos is probably going to arrive at some point and probably going to destroy me anyway. Unless they are neutral and they cut just like the Beastman. So I could decide to try and ally with them. And allying with the Chaos would be an incredibly handy ally. But it's probably going to be... Ooh. How dare you come onto my borders. What's my garrison like? Pretty weak. I do have the Marauder champions though. So it could be pretty okay to defend against that. Ah, so this is the Lord of Change here. The unique Lord of Change if you go through the full eagle. And I can't tell if he's a spellcaster or not. You can't actually look at his stats at all. The legendary Lord is unlocked only if you allege yourself to the Eagle God. See, that tempts me so much to want to get him because he looks absolutely badass. Unless I can go to the Eagle, unlock him, and then go for the Crow. Because I do like the Crow's one of the actual plague is unleashed across the entire army and across the entire entire world. So I'll basically be damaging everybody. Probably it's going to be giving a either probably something like an attrition maybe or something. Unless obviously wood elves would be immune to it because they'd be like immune to all attrition or something.
Bloodthirsty.
I think I could be able to deal with him, to be honest. Everybody else seems easy to beat. 7 there.
Monstrous Arcanum houses a collection of the mightiest beasts and monsters that roam the world. Seek them out and hunt them down to acquire their gifts.
That sounds cool. Monster hunt's gonna be definitely fun. This would be the awkward one. That war chief is like much stronger than I expected him to. Oh, you have a frost worm already. No, this is a slightly different story. I'll go for it. Why not? I didn't realize I'd have a frost worm at the start of the game. Jesus. Maybe I should have defended that city. Ugh. Well, I have axe throwers, so that'll be helpful. And it looks like a custom map as well. So this is going to be cool. Well, they haven't got any of the Berserker champions. So I should be okay. Because my Berserker champions are almost like on par, possibly with the actual chieftain. Maybe a bit less, but okay, let's do this then. Let's move up my men. This looks really nice if it's a custom map. It looks really nice. Maybe I should hide up here and try and chokehold them. But that'll be lame. And that not very Norska-like. Hiding back and being all nah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely keep my axe throwers, because these axe throwers are probably going to be very handy for dealing with this frost worm. Yeah, there he is, flying around, being all frosty. Ugh. You foolish creature! I will make sure you die. Gotta quickly move up and move my men around so I don't get attacked by that big old glump there. I'm gonna try and protect my range units with them. Because wherever that thing comes down, I'm gonna have to just sort of. Where are you coming down, then, eh? Oh, you made a bad mistake, mister. Throw your axes, lads. Throw your axes, lads. Destroy them. No, don't let it escape. Oh no, it's escaped. And it's going to come in for another charge. Oh, you silly fool again. Throw your axes again, lads. Get him in there. Keep them going, men. Keep throwing your axes, boys. Get them in there. Let's do a few like slow motion axes flying. Yes, you think you can beat us with this puny little worm? I think not. And this is going to be pretty. See, if only I had like a pit of shades here. Oh yes, the delicious powers of my lovely abilities here. Alright, so he's gone, but I'm going to have one guy chase after him. Let's have you guys here. Let's have you guys maybe see if you can try and do a flank round. No, I didn't think so. I'm just going to have to hold back then for a tiny bit. See if you can get up on top of this hill and throw your axes in or something. It's probably going to come back, so I'm going to be very careful. Wait, does that have a regeneration? No, I thought it looked like it gained health all of a sudden. Oh yeah, normal speed. Why am I slow motion? Throw your axes in, lads. Yeah, because it looks like it's going to keep on going for my lord.
Mortal fool! My God, go! Mortal fool!
Alright, go and trap it in.
My God's go!
Throw your axes in quickly.
Chaos Marauders! Yes, Lord!
Try and tank it up.
Take it all! Throwing axes! Chaos Marauders! So be it!
Alright, you need to plug up this line a bit more.
The Dark Gods command me!
Throw your axes in better. Are you obstructed or something? I was gonna say, you shouldn't be obstructed. There, should be dead now.
Very well! Run! Chaos Marauders! They will succumb! Your will! Chaos Marauders! What? Love them!
Yes, throw your axes, lads. Chuck them all in. These alright, these marauders will come back at some point.
Skulls for the skull throw!
As soon as I kill their lord and throw my axes in here, which luckily for me are the unobstructed, so these guys are going to get peppered to living daylight. And they're back, sweet. Let's have you into a back reserve unit again. Let you gain back some of your tiredness. And these guys are throwing all their axes in and having a great old time. How many kills has my little axe throwers got? 50 kills basically. At the end of this battle, it's probably going to be like maybe 60. Maybe I should see if I can go for a flank round, maybe. Let's see if I can do that with these spear units at least.
The Dark Gods command me!
Are you gaining your tiredness back? It's a bit wavering. But as soon as that lord's dead, that should be much better. Alright, let's charge you in now. Actually, no, I'll have you back as well, just to regain your freshness. You better now? Still very tired. You know what then? We need you in that battle then. Probably going to take too long for them to get to the flank rear. Okay, we need the champions out because if they start dying, I'm going to start losing my leadership. Now I'll charge you guys in. Holding reserve units is going to be very handy. And holding my leadership up is going to be even more handier. Yeah, you get to the flanks there. Anyone must come back? Yep, you have. So you've completely routed. But their lord's almost dead too. Let's have you here just as close as possible to buff up that leadership. Sorry this battle's taking so long, but it is a bit of a tough battle. If my spears can get to the flank rear, I'm going to really start brushing in their leadership. And then have you over here as well to keep your leadership up too. His lord's starting to waver, so it's starting to really start affecting the leadership of their men. And I'm almost to the flanks over here. But I am routing now, which is not a good sign. Okay, you just need to do a few more hits on him, and you'll be able to kill him. You know what, I think they need a bit of help. Send these guys in. They might even kill him on the charge, hopefully. Yeah, they did actually. Great. Oh god, everyone's breaking though. I thought I should be able to break up their leadership with that, but no. Back up for a second. Oh, I should have not sent those units to the flank. Those are probably still fresh. Very tired. I'm going to just lose this just because of that. I'm going to keep these guys all together because if I can keep these guys very close, they might come back. No, I think they've fully routed or shattered. Routing, so they might come back. Yeah, this is not good. If I can get these axe throwers to come back from routing, that'd be really helpful. But I don't think they will be. Oh no, they have come back. Sweet. There, much better. But I don't think I'm going to win this. This is not good. Oh, hello, these guys come back. No, axe throwers have gone again. My lords are probably going to go as well. And mass rout begins. 3, 2. I'm not sure actually. These guys are holding the leadership, so that should be fine. Nope, I'm getting a mass rout now. A valiant defeat. It could have been worse. Yeah, a frostworm did a lot of damage to me. I was able to deal with it okay. And that lord as well. That war chieftain did a few more kills than I expected. If that wasn't a frostworm, I reckon I could have won that. Didn't realize. See, that's the thing about it, because the units were hidden and I couldn't see what they were, so I didn't see it as a frostworm. But it's alright. Throgg will have a valiant revenge. Hopefully I don't lose too many buildings, or I might just sack my building, to be honest, because he knows Throgg's very close by. Which would be a nuisance, but not much of a problem that much, badly. Yeah, maybe if I sent my spearmen early in the battle, like as the frostworm was just started to rout, I sent them round, they may have been in time to get around to the flanks.
To recruit and build from.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to raise the entire city off the bat.
By raising it to ash and ruin, gaining their favor and gifts.
Jesus. Well, this is an awkward start. But yeah. I didn't realize I would just raise it off the bat. Man, these guys are ruthless. This is gonna set my awkwardness back. I might just go back and just be all like, yeah, Wolf, Throgg was over there actually. That was very, very surprising that they would raise it straight off the bat. Already screwing up, guys. See, that lord I just recruited sounded just like Sigvald the Magnificent.
Slaughter the sheep. Bring death.
He kind of sounds like a bit of an audio edited Sigvald the Magnificent.
Tribesmen, gather. Take what's theirs.
Or maybe the same voice actor at least. That's kind of interesting. Not as fabulous as him, but I have seen a model that someone's made Sigvald the Magnificent really, really muscly, like a Norska with a beard, and he has like an axe in his shield. He has an axe in his shield, rather than a sort of like a chaosy sword, and his shield, which does look pretty funny actually. It's like the if Sigvald the Magnificent looked for like girls that like the sort of more rugged sort of men.
Ravage.
But yeah, basically I was gonna recruit this guy anyway, because
The tribe consents.
I was gonna see, it's really weird because I was gonna recruit a lord for the city anyway, but then when I was recruiting the lord, I was like, ooh, pretty bird. Well, wait, for the lord of change here, I was like, ooh, pretty bird, and I got distracted trying to recruit him. But it's interesting that there's also a third legendary lord option as well. Very interesting. So I guess I could go for the crow, go for the eagle in the early game, recruit the lord of change, then start going for the crow, and then late game getting the plague. And that sweet, sweet health replenishment. Because that'll keep my hordes going on further and further. One of my friends went for the serpent, because that 10% increment is okay. So that's pretty good. And let's see. I don't know though, the experience per turn is pretty handy. So basically, it's the same as that. The serpent's just a straight up buff, whereas the hound is more of a gradual thing. And weapon strength plus 10% is not bad. If you have 100 damage, you gain an additional 50 damage. Not bad. But yeah, so now I'm actually back to what I was originally going to do. So it is cheaty doodling going back and doing that battle again. But I was going to recruit a lord there. I just got distracted by looking at the pretty eagle. The pretty Lord of Change. Pretty bird. So maybe this battle would be different now I have a champion in there. And I could be a bit more reckless with my lord. So now, because basically now I have 2 lords, I can be aggressive in 2 directions now. See, that's kind of funny now how I also see this in the actual lord's army. Now I can definitely see the frost worm in this time because it's randomly hidden in the other units. So that's kind of funny. Like now in this sort of, because I basically went into a different playthrough. So I mean, not a playthrough with a gay autosave, so I can see it. So it's kind of funny how now I can actually see that there's a frost worm there, so I can be more defensive. But yeah. Also though, I have had a bit of a call up, and well, I may have told you that I got a new job. So my YouTube channel is going to be a bit slower, not like the 2 episodes I normally do a day. It's only like 1 episode a day. I'm also moving house, and I'm going to be helping out doing some building work over there. So my recording sadly is going to have to finish a bit early, but you got a cool battle, and I might be able to do a bit of a recording on Saturday and add to it. So it's not going to be entirely like small. It's basically going to be, rather than having 1 20-minute episode, it's going to be like 2 10-minute episodes. Well, 10-minute episodes. This is going to be like a bit of a taster for you, I guess. But I hope you've enjoyed this video of Norska with Throgg. And have a good day to you. And remember, stay classy, guys, and have a good old day to you. Cheerio!